What is up, guys? Instructor Joe. It's been a long time. Lots of stuff going on, and obviously you see me do my music stuff. So yeah, today I'm gonna do a little refresher. I don't know if I did a video on this yet or at all, but I didn't want to do a little refresher on reloads. So airsoft stuff, just letting you guys know. Got the thing right here. So, just doing a little refresher video again. I said about ARs, going to ARs and to pistols. But, oh yeah, by the way, little tip. When putting on a plate carrier and you have a hoodie, put the hoodie on first, and then put the plate carrier on, and then you can put the hoodie back there so you're not getting some weird stuff back there. But anyways, reloading stuff. I don't know if you guys remember, but I have this airsoft gun. This is a Tronic blowback. So magazine's empty, that locks to the rear as far as it can. It just good engages the hop up. So it's empty magazine, and I can release it on the other side. That's another reason why I got this, because it works with the electronics too. When I have it in, the magazine's empty on the last round, it holds open, and then it won't do it again until you release that, and then it fires. Oh, it'll fire, or if it's empty, it'll just lock back. So that's the neat thing about this one. Cool. Centurion arms. Good weight to it. All right, so reloading. It's always nice. I like to do it on this one because I don't like going back and forth on my BRN. But anyways, when reloading or any malfunction or anything, you want to see if you can put the gun to safe. If the gun goes on safe, you're just empty. So it helps out if you have what's it called? An ambidextrous safety, so then you can kind of roll it whichever hand you got. So if it goes on to safe, it just means you're empty. You can reassess. If you wanted to do it the tactical way, you can look, see if it's clogged, or then you can just tilt to the side. If you're right-handed, the side. I put on safe there. Then you can do your reload. There's a couple ways to do this. For one, you can just do the normal thing and then drop it. Get another one out. Insert it in, either indexing or a beer can. I'm going from just a plate carrier right now. So I'm indexing from the plate carrier. Remember, indexing, index finger, going there. So I have it facing this way, so the beer can goes opposite way. I had it there. I can beer can it and shove it in, but I haven't been doing a plate carrier that way, so there. So indexing, inserting it in, just like a regular pistol, anything. Then, as I'm coming up to reload it, so coming up, indexing right here, I would hit the ping pong paddle. There. I could fire from here. That's usually my normal way when I'm reloading. Fire from here real quick, then getting my stable position, fire again. Cool. So I'll show you again. So, locking it to the rear. That's locked. That's forward. So locked to the rear. So this side, bam, it gets empty, or it doesn't fire. Switch it back to safe. It goes on to safe. I can check it if I wanted to. I can release the magazine. I'm just letting it drop. Indexing the new magazine. Indexing it up. And that's just that, like, right there, that fluid motion going to it. Sometimes it's harder with gloves, but whatever you're doing, I'm going to be airsofting with gloves, so I should actually be doing this with gloves. I go in there, and then getting back on safe. All right, fire, and then firing if I need to. Cool. Do that one more time. So it's locked to the rear. Cool. Bang, doesn't go off. Try to put it on safe. Release the magazine, indexing the new magazine. Right there. I like doing a 1-point sling configuration. This 2-point, it just gets in the way sometimes. So you got 2-point. Even though this is all the way unlocked for me. So 2-point, it gets in the way sometimes when I'm doing it. Again, I'll tilt there or in the direction I don't want it to go towards. So yeah, 2-point sling and a 1-point configuration. So I have that. I have that area to perform my duties. Yeah. Sometimes it gets in the way, sometimes it doesn't. That's why we do this. Practice. And it's different too because I usually go for my belt, right? So I'm not going for my belt, I'm going for my plate carrier this time. Haven't done the plate carrier in a long time actually, so just a little bit of configuration or self configuration to do this kind of stuff. All right. Again, from this side, lock to the rear, shoot. I didn't put it out safe that time. I'll do it this time. So lock to the rear. Now this is from a static position. Tactically, I would move while I'm doing it or behind cover and then do as much as I can. Sometimes if you're behind cover, and I'm talking like mostly when I do this, I would do airsoft stuff. It would bring it more closer, so then I'm not, I'd bring it in almost like a pistol and do it my way. Or because these magazines, if it's muddy outside, everything, I would do a tactical reload. So if you don't remember what tactical reload is, it's you're grabbing the magazine from the gun first and then inserting the new one. So this one, I don't want the magazine to drop on the floor or something, or if it's like a CO2 thing, or yeah, I just don't want it to drop the floor. On a regular one, I don't care, but on some of these airsoft ones, you don't want it to drop to the floor, or it's muddy. Cool. So that one, I would change it up to just how I do a tactical reload on my pistol. I would have that L configuration. So I'm indexing it. This is from the plate carrier. Again, plate carrier. It's a little bit different for me. Indexing it, making that L pattern. Right there. Slow that one. That. Cool. Do that again. Lock to the rear. Fire. Leave. L pattern. Go for there. Ping-pong paddle right there. That's all I'm getting used to it. I'll show you from this side. And I'll do it without the sling so you can see it without any distractions in the way. Cool. Fire there. It takes a while to get used to it and to do it fast and smooth, everything. But it's all it takes is muscle memory. I always go back to there. Even if I have gloves on, that ping pong paddle, that thing right there is what I've been used to for, geez, I don't know how long. Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, whatever. They exaggerate things. I can do it faster than Modern Warfare. But just to do it. There, exaggerate. But yeah, reloading both. I guess I don't forget what they call it. Fast reload, whatever, and then tactical reload from the plate carrier. That's how I do it. Now for the what you see a lot of people do now when they're doing the tactical reload from the belt. I don't have a belt on really. I'll just do it from my pocket. I'll do it from the back pocket. Beer canning it. So beer can, it goes into the rifle this way. So in the magazine or pocket, whatever, that way. Cool. So beer canning it. It's a little bit different for the tactical reload. Go there. Oh, did I lock it? No, I didn't. Cool. There. And then I grab it. I do a V pattern. So when they call it V is all empty, no battery in it. V pattern. Have this in my hand. This right there. V. It's a V, right? And then wherever I put this in the dump pouch or whatever. I just did that just for whatever. There. Cool. Again, with the V pattern, lock to the rear. Cool. Fire, bang, nothing. Right there. So different type of tactical reloads. It all depends on what you're doing. From plate carrier, it's just easy for me to index it and to beer can it go in there, and it's a different thing. I go L pattern if I want to do tactical reload. I'm probably not gonna run a belt when I'm doing airsoft and everything. I don't really need transition and waste so much money on the CO2 cartridges doing it. So that's this. That's helpful for you for this type of platform. Now, I'm not showing you how to draw from a holster with a pistol, but just showing you different ways of doing it with the pistol. Almost the same concept as that, or it's the same steps. I'll do it on the big one first. Empty. All right, cool. I don't have, oh, I do. I have my little holster thing here. So I'm putting this up front. I'm doing it inside the belt, but outside the pant. Cool. That's where I usually have it anyways. Cool. So, plate carrier. It's in my belts or wherever. I usually on my battle belt is right here a little bit. It's always tilted to the side most of the time. If I have bigger magazines or whatever. Longer magazines, longer. And then I'm gonna end it. I'm just gonna have that index plate carrier here. It's what I'm used to. So that's why I defaulted my head to do pistol, rifle, and a plate carrier there. It's all related to each other. So that's the thing. It's always nice to dry fire with 2 magazines. As you see, empty, empty, there, empty. All right. All right. So, reloading it. I shoot. It goes to the rear. Or I shoot when dry fire practice. You can do it this way. I use my thumb to release the slide. It's fast. There, it's to the rear. I get in my workspace. Here's all talk workspace. You see my videos all the time. Not workspace. Not you're not gonna shoot the bird in the sky or just accidental discharge. No, I don't care if it's empty. I don't care if this is what people have been used to. This is not the way. It's a way, but in competition shooting, this is a no. No. You always want to point downrange in your workspace. I usually manipulate my body to where it's still pointed down where I want it to shoot, and even if I know it's empty, because sometimes if people load it and then they do that and then or while it's there, and then who knows where that is. So anyways, workspace, different subject. Cool. Empty workspace. I'm bringing in whatever your concept is. Oh, I can see the thread and whatever. Just put it in a space where you're gonna go to all the time. Release the magazine. There. I've been really lucky for the magazine to drop almost every time, whether AR, pistol, rifle, pistol. It just drops. I don't have to do the flip. I just do it to kind of exaggerate myself to do it, because we've all seen the first Suicide Squad with Will Smith, like that. That's cool. Or John Wick, out of the way. But I just do it because it's right there, going from here, my workspace, usually there. This has not an oversized magazine well, but decent magazine well on it. So it's a little bit easier for me to do it without looking at it. So this is the 2 ways to do the tactical reload. Cool. Index, which I didn't do it I didn't go to it my first time because cigar hold or the V, whatever you want to call it. You can do this tactical reload. If you don't want it to drop, you don't want to lose it. You can do that all day long. Just do that. Watch whatever. Watch Bullet Train. Watch Extraction. Whatever. Do this every day. Switching it off. Tactical reload. Easy. Emergency reload. Fast reload. Whatever you want to call it. Out. Bang. out, in, and notice in. My fingers off the trigger, the key point, off the trigger. Find a reference point for you. But while it's there, I release it. And there. Now, I have small hands, right? Some people have small hands. Some people have, well, here, let me break this down. When I'm bringing it in, it's not in the proper grip to shoot. I can shoot like this if I wanted to, but that's not how I shoot, because when I bring it in, I'll show you on this side, bring it in, this is on my hand, how far it goes in. It's not in my shooting position, it's in this position, which I can barely, I have the tip of my finger on the trigger if I do that, right? Some people shoot like that. I don't. I shoot all the way in, but this is where it is. So when it's in there, I get to have access to the magazine release. Now, if you have to get it back to the shooting position, and the way I do it, it's like I push the frame with it right here, and get back on target, because that's what this hand does. It's once there, you want it to be right in the middle, both hands on the gun, both hands behind the grip, at least so that's the way I do it, both hands behind the grip to get to your proper grip, your master grip, whatever, high grip. I have a light on, so I can't do the Lena Micklick grip, so there. And so again, showing you I'm taking my hand out of that shooting grip to get to that. Now, you don't have to do this all the time. I've seen this one competition shooter, she started at 14 or so, sponsored up the yin yang and everything. Competition shooting, it's a different concept, right? You want to be fast, you want to make up a way fast, everything. Look at that, that's fast. Right there. Getting to it, that's fast again, right there, that's fast, right? And I don't have to manipulate it here with my thumb. I can do that if I wanted to. So with that, my hands all the way in there, all the way high, tight, all the way in there. Positive control, positive plus control, I'd say, because that's like all the way in there and you can get from that. I don't have a gap there. I don't have a gap here. I don't have a gap there and everything. My thumb's kind of flared out. It's not, my thumb's flared out here. I'm not doing this stuff and trying to get to it like that. No, because that hurts. Because you're not getting the right angle. You're changing it from there's a proper angle, then you're changing it to there. That's not, you want it in there, in that crevice right up there. That's why some people get the cutaway right here on it. Do I have it on mine? Yeah, I have it on my other one, but yeah, that's why some people get it there. But she does this mainly on a 2011 Prodigy thing. It's not the Prodigy. I mean, she can do it on 1911, all that type of platform if you want to. This is a 320, just a regular SIG frame and everything. But that's a way. Another way, if you don't want, that's if you don't want to change your grip and everything. You have your grip, you have your solid grip. You can't shoot unless you have that grip just right, which, yeah, but, but yeah, that's if you don't want to change. Another way that I've seen a lot of small-handed competition shooters do, and sometimes they're not even small-handed. They just don't want to lose the proper grip. Oh, that's not it. Proper grip, right there. I'm being right on it. I'm not afraid to do that. It's like right on there, because I know my gun enough to do it without hurting myself. That's me. All right, getting there. Now, what some people do, and especially if you're new to shooting, I'd try it out this way. Using this thumb, your non-dominant thumb, your left thumb, whatever, if you're shooting right-handed, which you should be, because it's just easier. using that to get out of the way. Right down there. I'll show you that again when we get that magazine. using your other thumb. Right there. It doesn't take that long. Your hand's going that way anyways. Going from that space. Just how on my other video you want to go like that. You want to do a reverse. Just hitting it that way. That way you still maintain your proper grip, and then you get into it. And as you see there, I don't know. I don't know if I did this too fast, but when in my workspace there, getting it doesn't take. It's not a big. Doesn't take too much time to do it. Then as I do like this, it's just different movement. However you wanna go at it. And again, I'm not workspace. It's just there, downrange and into it. As you see, if you look at me when I'm doing it, I'm actually going a little bit that way when I do that stuff. So yeah. Cool. So that's that. And then another way of releasing it. So a small hand. I can't get to that when I do either this one or this one, right? I can't get to that release. What are my options? Well, I can do the manual thing. If I have a dot, if you have a good quality dot, if you put this on correctly, it's like, oh, who cares? It's made to take a hit. I trust. This is Leopold. What is it? Leopold. That was a point pro. Everything. I had this 3 years or so. I took it back once. You almost have to take it back once. Oh man, sights. But anyways, man, that sucks. But I took it back once, and then they send it back. Worked perfectly. I do a lot of stuff like that. But that's one option. Second option is after I do that. If you have an oversized one, this helps out a lot. But you're inserting it, indexing it, and then it's going back up. So when it hit on your way back up, getting that reference point and everything. Do it again. I use my middle finger this time. So there. Right there. I'm just going back up. Going back to my position to where I get it high and tight. And tight. My natural instinct is, let's see. All right, very high, very tight. Covering up that trigger guard. Very high, very tight. That's my natural thing going there. Yeah, yes, this finger is touching this palm. Yes, it is. I don't care. I can still shoot good like that because I'm squeezing. I'm not pulling, squeezing, or pressing. Yeah, different subject. I'm just going over it. So yeah, that's another way you can do it. You can use this thumb. You don't have to rely on this thumb to do everything. There's some people who don't have thumbs, and they still do competition shooting like that. 1911s or whatever you can do there. Actually, I've seen it a lot on the 1911 people, 2011, whatever. They have the oversized one. This is pretty far back. And I'll show you on a popular platform. This has a very small mag well. So I'll show you comparison. Both. So this mag well, it's very small. This is the Magpul one. This is agency. This trigger's agency, by the way. That 320 with that. Yeah, just saying. Cool. Different ergonomic, way different ergonomic. Where's my magazine? Sorry. So this one, this type of platform, especially something this small. I have this one have that cutaway right there. Have it cut away, so I can get good high grip. I haven't shot this done in a while, but see, it's a little bit further up than it, so I definitely have to do that. Now, with the magazines, you want to be aware of what kind of magazines you want to train with. Now, you something this small, people carry it, so they have something carry size. like that. Some people have the regular size. So empty, regular size, standard size gets up in there. Flush. Some people have the regular size, the standard size, and everything that's out there that goes a little cover, whatever, what have you. And some people have the longer one. It's up to you. You want to train with whatever you normally do. I do it with different types because I don't know who I'm training, what their preference is, and all that stuff. I'll show you on my other one. That's different. Cool. So now with this one, let's go. I don't like this magazine too much, so I'm doing both the standard size, well, standard length, and then the extended length, just so it can fall out easier. Yeah, I think that's like a brand new magazine. Yeah, I've never like really used this. I just got it because it's the flush one, and for training. Cool. So at the no dot on this one because I don't deal with that. So with this one, I do have a fatter magazine release. I could still do that one if I want to. That's an advantage of this cut right here. I can do that if I wanted to. I can on this one too, I can actually bump it with my other hand and fall out if I wanted to. But yeah, that's just different options. You can find your way. Some people might do it. Some might think it's, oh, that's revolution. Some people say that's stupid. And whatever, it works. As long as you're shooting the right direction, it's fine. With this one, so since it's far up, so there, I'm doing this. See, my thumb can't reach it, so I'm gonna keep this consistently. This is shaved down, by the way, too. Even with this this platform shaved down all the way, I still can't reach it. So yeah. So I'm gonna use this thumb to release it, and then use this thumb to get it back in battery. Right. So bang, there. Ooh, I forgot. Bang, there. Fingers away from the trigger. See, there's no finger there when I'm reloading. Bang, away. Oh, bang, away. See, I get lucky with the decent stuff. And indexing it, inserting it. It's on my way up. All right. Again, bang, away from the trigger. I have that consistent grip. I don't need to worry about pushing it to get to my proper thing. Okay. On my grip. I'll show you a couple more times on this side. So that way you can see, well, I'll show you once this way, so you see my hand not moving. I'll do it once my other way. Come on, get in the magazine pouch. All right, cool. So bang, no, bang, hand's not moving. Cool. Now, I'll do it right-handed, using my right thumb to both release the magazine and to release the slide. Bang. See, it's subtle differences there. There's the spacing here. When I bring it in, spacing's different. You'll see more black. I'll do that one more time so you can catch that. I don't want to do it slow because I'm practicing. I don't practice super slow unless it's like really unfamiliar for me. So, bang. See, there's no black there when I get back on target. That's a standard size or common size platform now. It's common platform for a lot of people. Now, get into smaller stuff. So I don't, when I wear suits or something, I wear something thin or small. I don't like going small though, too much, because I shoot bigger platform guns, so I'm inconsistent with the smaller ones. Even when it comes to, well, when it came to this one, I got the, oh fuck, cool. I got the hoe grip and just put it on, just a regular thing, so it'll fill it out a little bit more. See how it's thicker a little bit there. It swells up in my hand a little bit more, so it simulates more full-size feel for this 43X. Oh, put the sight on it. Oh, empty. I don't have the longer magazines, because I have them. Oh, I can, but it's like when I'm wearing a suit or something. This is my suit gun, or the small gun. I mean, it's my everyday carry now, because I don't have a holster for my P10 yet. After so many years, 5 years, I think I had that. Oh yeah, I have the extended slide release on it and stuff. So now, when it comes to something smaller, I mean, I do have a wider base, but I don't use it for practicality stuff. I just use it for training the wider base, so I can get a hold of it. Just standard size stuff. You know, with this one, I don't have too much problems like it getting stuck or something. It's that one weird magazine. Oh. Now it comes with for the smaller platform, so I'll show you on this one. This is my standard grip on it. I can even with this one, I could still easily get to the magazine release without moving my grip, or even the slide release sometimes. If I really put effort into it or squeeze it firmly, I can get to it. I don't have this cutaway. Yeah, but if I wanted to, no, I can't do that with that. But yeah, Gen 5s are different. But yeah, even though it's small, I can do all that stuff, I still subconsciously I just treat it like a full size, and then so I'll have positive control over the buttons and levers and all that stuff when I reload. And there, see, it's still not in the proper grip, and then I get it back into the proper grip again. All right, bang. See, I'm doing so. You have that space. I have that space there, and no space when I'm back on target. Whatever. Let's see. We went from a full-size gun to the common size gun that people go for, and to this. It's not even a micro compact. But if you see, even from this big a gun to this big, it's not even just a size comparison. It's the what's it called? What's it called? The grip width different, way skinnier. I still treat it as a big gun because that's what I'm used to shooting. That's what I am proficient at. I try to get my small gun to feel as big as I can into it. Oh yeah, I'll give it. And treating it like a big gun, getting it out of the way. Here, see, just that little things, subtle differences. Do it. Now I'll do this at full speed. Now, I'll try to do it at full speed. It's kind of weird with the play carrier on. And it's just practicing over and over. Indexing and pouch manipulation and all that stuff, that's a different subject. I'm just trying to give you tips reloading it, different methods of reloading it. Now, what is it? I went over tactical reloads and all that stuff. You can do that all the time. I like the cigar stuff for the pistols. I do the LF from play carrier on the ARs. From the hip, when I do the AR from the hip, sometimes I do cigar hold, or I do the V, cigar hold V, same thing. But yeah, like I said, if you don't want your stuff to fall in the mud, whatever. Cool. So I hope this gave you a good refresher on those concepts. I know it's been a while, and I just want to do a refresher video to get it out there. So this is Instructor Joe, and as always, happy shooting.